Hi, welcome to Debrief.ai. My name is Thibaut Imbert, and I'm the Chief Product and Growth Officer here at Debrief. Debrief was built by marketers for marketers to help you accelerate your campaign lifecycle process. What we've observed is that all marketing teams really function as a loop, where the team has to ideate, understand what works and how to beat their competitors. Then they have to create assets, sometimes and very often in high volume, different resolutions and sizes across all channels. Then they need to publish these ads across all the different platforms. And then they need to report on these campaigns. I have been a marketer. I know the work that it is to do that all the time. More channels, more variations, more sizes, more customers, more demand. And it's just a lot. And so what we thought, can we actually create a product that functions as a loop, that understands marketers and really uses AI to accelerate the productivity across each aspect of that loop? So that's why we built Debrief. Debrief, and I'm going to show you that in a second, is organized around 4 agents. We call them the 4 agents of the product or the 4 experiences. But really what they are is there are 4 different experiences in the product that you can use to accelerate your productivity as a marketing organization. Any good marketing team will report on the performance of their campaigns. That's the most important thing. How are campaigns performing? Today, you have to use all kinds of different tools, Google Ads and Meta and reporting tools, and you have to put that into a spreadsheet and do a lot of manual work. And what we did with Debrief is we thought, what if we provided a way directly within the platform to do reporting on how the campaigns are performing? So this is what you can do with the Optimize experience, with the Optimize agent. So what we do here is we give you an overview of the different platforms that you can connect to. We support, by the time of recording of this video, Google Ads and Meta, and we're working on TikTok and LinkedIn. That allows you to just log in and from one place, go look at the performance of your campaigns. We are using here the same data that's coming from these providers, and we're aggregating all that in one place just to make it convenient so you don't have to switch across 4 tabs and juggle around the different interface of these platforms. So that should save you quite some time, and we think that's great. Now, what you can also do from here is you can look at the cost, the clicks, the conversion, the different variables. You can look at the time window. You can also select your different accounts because accounts have specific sub-accounts associated with them. And so you can select that. You can also search for campaign, and you can also click here and decide if you want to sort by cost conversion or impression and actually do that type of sorting to organize the summary. The thing that makes it agentic is the AI chat. What we do with the AI chat, if you looked at the video for Discover or Create, where you were able to chat with the agent to create things or give you insights about different brands and competitors, you can do the same thing here with your live data from your campaigns. What we're doing behind the scenes, we're using an AI model, in this case, Sonnet 4.0 by Anthropic, and we're augmenting that model with your live data. So unlike a ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude out of the box that are not going to have access to your live data, this version, this agent does. And this is where it gets really powerful. So here in the chat, you can ask for any information about your campaigns. To connect your campaigns, you can just click on the plus button and you can connect your Google Ads or your Meta ads. We're also working on Pinterest and TikTok and LinkedIn support as we speak. Once this is connected by just clicking 2 steps with your Google account or your Meta account, you are ready to go. And so now what I can say, I can ask anything. I can ask for performance reporting. I can ask to generate reports or improving results. We're giving you here some ready-made prompts, but you can really ask anything. So if I say, how are my campaigns performing this week? The model is going to query this data from Google and Meta and reason over that. And we're also giving a lot of context to the agent here with your brand so that it needs to think like a performance marketer, knowing your brand, your competitors, and your live data. So let's see what this comes back with if I ask how are my campaigns performing this week. Okay, so this is now loading and you can see my campaigns performance. It's giving me some ranking, some key performance insights, some weekly summary metrics, and some strategic recommendations. This is really cool. Now I can go back, see that my performance heroes campaign, the search campaign, my brand campaign, number of clicks, impressions, conversions is giving me some key performance insights. My search brand campaign shows exceptional performance, indicating strong brand recognition. This is good. My search brand has the lowest CPA. Okay, excellent conversion efficiency. This is really, really awesome. It's kind of like as if I had another partner on the team, a marketing thought partner working with me. It's adding a question at the end if there's anything I want to dig into, such budget allocation or testing strategies or conversion optimization. Before I do that, I can show you some other examples. Here, what I did is I asked for creating a report with my top 5 campaigns by ROAS, which is an industry term for return on ad spend. Here, it generated the report, and when it does that, I can decide to do a few things. I can forward it, I can download it, or I can just preview it. When I do that, you can see here, it generated automatically the code, the HTML, to give me that summary. How awesome is that? I can save so much time by just generating such a report and automate that so that every time I need to report on this, the AI can do it for me. Now, what I can do, I can go back and I can decide to automate that report. If I want to automate the report, I can just click on it. I can call it my weekly ROAS report. I can set it to a frequency by week, my account. I can send it by email or send it on Slack. You can see here our Slack channel is set up. I can pick any Slack channel. For now, I'm going to just do in-app and I'm going to create that automation. So at this point, this automation will be reflected in automated reporting. I have here now my weekly ROAS report. And if I go there, every time a report is generated, I'm going to see it here. You can see I have others here that were generated previously. And if I click on it, I can preview that report that was generated previously. Now, what I can also do, I can ask other things. And like I said, you can ask really many things to this AI. So for instance, I want to show you here, I ask, can you give me a plan by week to reallocate budget to campaign 2? And the reason I did that is because one of the recommendations from the agent here is to shift more budget to campaign 2, given its superior conversion performance. All right, why don't you do it for me? And so the model came back, the agent came back with some recommendation. Here's my current state analysis, how much we're spending per week, and my reallocation plan. It's giving me for each week the budget changes I need to make, what I need to monitor in terms of monitoring for key metrics, what needs to happen if conversion goes below a certain number, and some risk mitigation strategies. This is really an awesome partner that's working with me here. Because the AI has context on your brand kit, because we're passing this information from the brand kit automatically, the AI can reason over the fact that if you are a company over a specific vertical and name, it will understand what the keywords should be, what the competitors you're competing with, and so on. So here I ask, which keywords should I use for campaign 2 to get better reach? And it's going to actually come back here with some recommendation. For us at the brief, you can see that it's about AI graphic design, it's about AI banner generation or HTML5 banner creator, and it will also go and look at some specific competitors. You can also see that it's giving me some reach expansion opportunities and budget allocation and some success factors. Now, I can go on and on here and really show you that for hours. I mean, it's really fun to be playing with the agent. So that is something that I recommend you do and you use to really help you discover insights and help you optimize your campaigns. Inside the optimize section, you will also find analytics and ad serving reports under ad delivery. If you've watched this video, the video from Create, where I showed you the feature ad delivery, the feature that allows you to publish your ads directly to ad networks by hosting your ads on our side, you will be able to report on the performance of these campaigns here. You will be able to report on the performance of these assets by going directly here. You can see analytics, we will be reporting on clicks, impressions, and CTR. You will also be able to generate reports with the ad serving reports by going into here, this option, specify your project, add a breakdown for a specific variable, and then save the report. I can go here, give it a name, a date range, and then even ask if I want my report to be scheduled. So Optimize is where you will be doing the analysis of the performance of your campaigns and your assets being deployed to various ad networks in a centralized way using AI. So that's for Optimize, and this ends the end-to-end walkthrough of the brief, how you can, with the brief, go from ideas to creation, production, publishing, and performance optimization, all within the same platform. I hope you have a ton of fun with the product and a lot of impact. Thank you. Bye.